Your commentary there at the end, I think, is spot on about how the expectation is that will, the focus will shift more toward natural gas. I think the short answer about why there's as much of a difference as there is right now is just up until just a small number of years ago, 3 to 5 years ago, something like that. LNG cargoes were still small enough that gas wasn't truly a globally fungible commodity. So gas was very regionalized, and while there's considerable interest in what's happening in the U.S., you basically just have a production lever, you have this working storage lever, and the demand would shift kind of with weather patterns for the most part because you had this flat power generation, flat power demand trajectory. So now we're seeing two things. We're seeing power demand kick up. So as opposed to that 15-year window from 2005 to 2020, where generation is flat, so there's no real increase in call on natural gas resources for power generation. And there wasn't much of an LNG infrastructure to speak of in terms of sending this gas all over the world. So now with power demand rising, now with more and more LNG export facilities being built, we're starting to see what happens in U.S. markets affecting what's happening in global gas markets. And that's the trend I think you're speaking toward, that in the future, as it becomes more fungible and more actively traded around the world, we'll see a more global focus on those futures markets